Hey folks, it's Rithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. And I'm just flying from where we went into, well, I think it was there actually. It was here somewhere, I think it was there. Where we went into an inn. I'm just flying back to Tradewinds Market because we've got our mission over here that is complete. So I'd like to go over there and complete that mission and then start another one if we want to start another one, order anything that we want to order, and then we can half back up and we can carry on doing our little quest lines that we were doing. We were in the process of helping the gnome sort of set up his, it was down here, set up his new hot springs resort sort of place. That was what he was doing. He was building like a resort up there, wasn't he? And we've also, there was another gnome that we want to go and help as well. He requested, it wasn't like a lot of stuff that he wanted us to do, but there was a couple of things that he also wanted some help with. So we're going to help him as well. Meantime, I need to try and find my way back to this ship. And I think we go over this way. There it is. So we want to go over here and jump. Made it. Nailed it. I don't know why they didn't just put like a thing across there, because you know, everybody does. I'm sure everybody does. I say everybody. I do. Okay, war campaign mission report. 1 completed mission. Warden Stillwater, 150% chance, which means we have 50% bonus chance down here. Do we get it? This is the big thing. Do we get the bonus? And bonus! Nice. Okay, so we've got 125 rep with the Order of Embers, and then an additional 100 rep with the Order of Embers as well. Now, I'm just going to come out of there, and I'm going to press U here. This is all of the different factions that there are, and you can see I've got Exalted with 1 or 2 of these. Grinding out reputation is a long and tedious sort of task at the best of times. I'm particularly proud of the fact that I've got so many of these to Exalted. Things like the Hydraxian Waterlords right there. You've got to run a single raid, and you can only do it once a week, and you can only get a little bit. You got to do it's like I think it takes something in the region of 40 weeks to be able to do that. So it took me several years because I didn't do it all in like consecutive weeks. So things like that, it does take a long time. Dark Moon Fair, that's actually quite easy these days. It was really difficult when I did it, and there's various other ones there as well. I also have, and I'm sure I've showed you these before, but Feats of Strength, I got that over 9,000 one there. Mounts here, this is mounts that are difficult to obtain, including the Death Charger's Reins and the White Hawk Rider there, Brewfest mount. Really cool ones. But no, it's the Reputation one here, Exalted with Chandra. I am very, very proud of getting that one. That was one that it was very difficult to get. And this one here, getting the Insane. But anyway, I digress. I'm bragging at the moment, and I should stop doing that quite so much. I wanted to have a look. Well, the reason for my bragging was that I wanted to battle for Azeroth. Champions of Azeroth, right there. I don't know who they are. And the Order of Embers. We've barely got anything with them, so that's another one there. The Tortolan Seekers is another neutral at the moment. Proudmoor Admiralty, we're slowly working our way up with them. So this is going to be a few that we'll want to get Exalted with. Legion ones here, those are ones that I will want to work with. And then I've got some Warlords of Draenor ones there that I need to be working on. And usually, most of these will have a mount associated with them. Certainly in the newer expansions. When you get a particular reputation up to Exalted. And the way that works is that you have neutral up to 3,000. And then it goes back to 0 again. And then you've got to get 0 up to 6,000 in friendly. Then it goes 0 up to 12,000 in honored. And then revered, that's 21,000. And after you reach that 21,000, you finally reach Exalted. So you've got, it's a long way. It's quite a long process to build your way all the way up to Exalted. It does take quite a bit of work. And then when you reach Exalted, a lot of them will have a quartermaster where you can go and buy a mount from. And yeah, for obscene amounts of money. But yeah, that's kind of the reason that you push yourself to try and do it. Is in well, I do, is in order to get mounts. Now then, we've got... ooh, right, see that one there? I need 2 that can do ranged troop, but I've only got a dwarven rifleman right there. Now, that one there doesn't have anything on it at all. Alliance veteran increases success chance by an additional 10%. You can use each of these for 2 trips, by the look of it. They get these 2 hearts on here. So I can use this one for 2 trips. But if I put that one in there, which will cover that one, and then I put him in there, which will cover that one. Oh, okay, so we do have a 115% chance. If I drop him in, that's 140 altogether, and if I drop him in, it goes up to 150. So there's a chance of getting an additional small Azerite shard on there. That's those 2. That's for the first one, and then this one here, that's 148, that's 143. So there's not a lot of difference between these 2. And then that one there is cash. So we're going to go with this one with the 8-hour mission, I think, because there's a slightly bigger Azerite shard. Grants 150 there, and that's 148. I think it's a bonus. I don't know. Anyway, bonus something. We'll take this one. Melee troop, pummels and dismounts. So I take that one there. I've got additional chance of succeeding. I drop that one in. I got a 135% chance there. Now, one thing I don't know about, if I leave Falstead Warhammer behind, and I just take that, you can't do it without a champion. You have to have a champion. So we've got to take it. We can only do 1 mission. So I take him, and I've got that chance of succeeding. If I take a Bloodfang Stalker there, it's 160. If I take him with that there, the additional 10%, 170. So that's a 70% chance of getting the bonus here. You get a 70% bonus roll. So we'll start that one there. They're away. We've got the in progress in here. And followers at the moment, we've got Falstead Warhammer. Wildhammer. Uncollected, there are 3 more that we can get. John J. Keeshan, who is the guy from Redridge, and we will eventually go back and we will complete his story. Kelsey Steelspark, we've done some... Well, I've done some work with her. I don't think we have as... you know, that's sort of me showing you on the channel. And Magister Umbrick. I'm sure I know him, but I don't remember where he's from. Anyway, that mission is away. That's all started. And I'm going to now half that one. That there takes me to my garrison in Draenor. That there takes me to the Legion Dalaran. I've got other shortcuts as well. I carry various shortcuts. I can get to all sorts of cities. So yeah, I've got in here, so I've got that one there, which is the Garrison Hearthstone. That takes you to Draenor, to the Legions of... the Warlords of Draenor expansion. And then I got that one, which is the Teleport Caster, with those shortcuts I just told you about. But what I've also got is I got this Rune Signet here as a ring. I pop that one on, and I can teleport to Dalaran. It's not the same Dalaran, it's a different one. This is the Lich King one, so I can go up to Northrend with that one. And then I used to have another one that I could use to teleport, but I think I got rid of it because I didn't actually need it. Or it's in my bank somewhere. It could be anywhere. But what I'd like to do today is I would like to put on an exquisite outfit. This is what we're going to do. We're going to zoom in a minute, and this is something that's quite spectacular. I got 46 charges on this one left.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
I am now Edwin Van Cleef. And for those of you who don't know who Edwin Van Cleef is someone who has been around in the story from the very early days of Warcraft, except that Edwin, I'm pretty sure, is his son. The original Van Cleef was different. But we've also got 1 charge left, our inflatable Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Are you ready for this? This is also equally spectacular. Yes! I have the blade. There it is, and I've now got an empty space. Ogre Diving Cap. Why am I keeping that? Probably just because I thought I might want to. That's it. I get these things, and I think, well, I might want that. I might want it, so I'll hold on to it forever and ever and ever and never let it go. But I am Edwin Van Cleef. Look how cool I look. With Thogor. This is me all dressed up. You get loads of these different costumes, and some of them are absolutely spectacular. I don't know if I'm going to keep my outfit through everything that we do. I'm kind of hoping that I do. Now, The other problem is that we've got to run back down to where we were questing.
Fancy a cuppa?
Fancy a cuppa? Yeah, we got to run because there's no flight point there.
Look always to the sea.
Right. Well, that should be simple enough. We need to... Yeah, we'll go and turn in these 2 quests. And then once we've turned in these 2, there are 2 more quests that we need to do down there. But the goblin? Not the goblin. The gnome, he may have some more work for us anyway. There's a small treasure chest just in there. I think we're going to... We'll call in and see if we can get it. There's going to be some of those bad-tempered things around. I don't like those. They attack you from a very long way away, and they're not very nice. Where is this chest? If I run right through the middle, I can sort of aggravate absolutely everything that's even remotely close. Let's get... Okay, let's not get it. Go on, Thogor. Open! I got it. Teardrop Pearl. Nice. Right, let's take the rust fur and the guarded quill rat and take that one out and that one out. Did I steal that chest from that person or did they get it as well? Kind of hope they got it as well because they've come along and they've helped me. They've got... well, they've picked up a quest of some kind there. I think they may have got it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, they're the same level as me. Right, we need to be on our merry. We will head over this way. And, yes, sometimes I wave to people when I see them. Sometimes I don't. So, I've never had, like, a hard and fast rule about whether I'm going to wave to a person when I see them or not. Or if they help me out. There is nothing set. I like
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
I do not have a horse that looks like that. And I would like one. I've got several plain-looking horses, but I don't have one that looks like that. So that's another thing that I want to get now. I don't even know if there's such a mount exists, but I'm hoping it does. Let us speak to Wolford Fizzbracket. Look, I'm in disguise. What do you think? What do you think, dude?
How do you do?
And here we go, the beauty of marketing. If your smile isn't at least half the picture, I don't want to see it. These are perfect. You look dashing. Now I need to figure out how to get these out to our target customers. Stupendous. Now we can start calling our resort tour a mystery safari. So we've joined Mechanical Snake Tails to chickens. And now he has a mystery safari.
Enjoy the resort.
He's an odd one, really, isn't he? He's definitely an odd one. Now, what have I got over there? What's that? Oh, that's monolite. Okay, well, we'll go and grab the monolite. And there's also those other 2 quests that we want to do, which are very close by. They're only just up the hill. The inspection gadget one there and reverse tinkering, which is literally just behind us up in... Oh, I see. It's right into that little gully. I suppose, really, we could have done them while we were up there, and it would have resulted in the overall thing being done a little bit faster. Doesn't matter. It makes no difference. I'm being attacked savagely by some sort of elemental type creature. It's to be expected, really. What is this? That is a sentry over there, and this person needs help.
I don't have a target.
We've saved the day. We're heroes. We have a cereal plate. Okay. Let's grab some of these.
Warning! Intruder alert! Warning! Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Okay, these guys are very noisy. Very, very noisy, in fact. But still, we will take them down. We will help this person. Oop, and I'm not getting anything there. Thogor is doing his usual damage. Excellent. Take that. If you've got engineering, when you take down, like, robots and things like this, you can actually do them quite a bit of damage. It's very cool. I want to go that one down there. I'll drag that one back up this way as well. And then spread between these 2 like this. Oops. Okay, I didn't actually mean to take that one down. That one was surplus to requirement. Energized grease. Is there anything we want energized grease for? I don't think there is. Take that last sentry bot. There we go. I didn't get anything from that one. I need more. Let's get more. We've got one there.
Warning! Warning!
And we've got one up there.
Intruder alert! Warning! Warning!
And there's one over there.
Alert! Intruder alert!
Get him.
Warning!
Haul that one in over here as well.
Alert! Intruder alert.
There we go. Right, now we can start bombarding them with everything that we've got, and hopefully Thogor will take them all down. I hope. That's what he says. And we've got one energized grease right there. We've got 3 more of these things, so hopefully one of them has got the thing that we need. Yes, there we go. It's the last 2. Perfect. I now need to do this, which I haven't actually done yet. That other person's done it. They knew what they were doing, see? They done it as they came through, but I wasn't doing it, and now I've missed it. Oh, I need to do 5 placements. So let's go over this way, and... What are you? I don't know what... Oh. I don't know what that thing is exactly, but I don't like it. So let me do this one. And there's a big shiny thing right behind us. I'm going to go and see the big shiny thing. That there, a shock turret. Does it do anything? Oh, it's got lots of health. I'm going to leave the shock turret. I'm not going to touch the shock turret. Now, there was a thing with a star on it up here, but that seems to have oh, that's why it's disappeared. There is a person up there who... Level 120.
Warning.
Horde
Intruder
character.
Alert. Intruder alert.
Level 120 Horde character took it out, and that means that we don't get to do that. It's a bit of a shame. Never mind. It's alright. We'll console ourselves with completing the quest in a timely fashion instead, and not getting squirreled this time round. So I just need to let this happen a few times. I can start heading back towards the entrance of this little area. I quite like it in here. Have you seen the film WALL-E, where the little robot is, like, tasked with tidying up the entire planet Earth, while the rest of the world is not doing a great deal? That they're all out on a rocket. I love that film. I genuinely love that film. And this little area here, I'm expecting to see him turn up at any moment. And yes, he's not sort of across the entire area, but I'm still expecting him to turn up. That person's up there. Oh, no, that's an undead mage now. It's the same person. There's the P4 N73. Look, that person there, he's going up there. He's going after him. I was going to run up there and get him, but it's not really worked out so well for us, has it? Let's do this again. I want to do that. The final survey. Do we go out? Is that a door? Oh, no. We want to go that way, don't we? We'll mount up, and then we can head outside. What are we going to get this time? A swift spring strider. It's kind of an ugly creature, these, but there are uglier ones. I do have some much, much uglier ones that I'd ride around on, and quite spectacular, to be honest. Okay, inspection gadget. This data is astounding. It will take quite a while to go through all of it. And the reverse tinkering. Did you find anything interesting? I'll have to send these back to Ironforge, and we'll see if they can find anything. Right, well, I don't see anything here on first glance. That tells me where my fellow gnomes went. Let me look into the information you've gathered, and I'll contact you again if I find something interesting. So, nothing really extra, and Fizzspring down here, he hasn't really given us anything extra to follow on with either. I kind of feel a bit put out by all of this. You know, we've done all this work, and we've gotten nothing extra from it. We've gotten nothing more. So I'd like some sort of follow-up. I feel that there could have been a bit more with this. I've got one of those stags there. I'm going to come over this way just to see if there is another quest over here that maybe, because we missed it, the order... No. Nope, there's nothing else whatsoever. So we'll head over... Well, if we keep traveling along this track here... Vigil Hill over here. I want to go and get Vigil Hill. Actually, I don't even know which way to go for that. I want to go up there, don't I? I want to go there and across. Almost turn around. Do I want to go this way? Right, I'm looking at this. I'm not sure which way I want to go. I'm still looking at this. And I want to go around here, I think. Travel along this road. Yes, this is the way that I want to go. I want to go to Vigil Hill so I can get that flight point there. Well, I think I need to get that flight. I don't even know if I need the flight point. I don't know if not, because I may have already picked it up. We'll head over that way just in case we haven't picked it up. And then we've got... Find the Explorers League members at Thovas Base Camp, which is... Letter to the League. I'm not actually sure where it is. And no, this is one that we've already done. There's a bit out there that we haven't explored. We have like a little piece over there that we haven't explored, which I suspect we will need for completing any kind of quest, any kind of achievement for exploring the zone completely. But this is indeed a zone that we've already been to. We have been here already. So, it's straight on. It's on down this way. There is a piece down here that we haven't yet uncovered in our explorations of the map. Oops. Okay, I didn't want to fall down that far. It's over this way. We're going to have to break our way through. Hope that we can avoid too much damage. And be really brave. We've got to be brave. Except I'm thinking that we have already been down here, so we don't need to be brave for this either. Now, I did do a pet yesterday, so we'll try and find a little bit of fishing to do today. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing out here. I've already explored that and uncovered it, so it doesn't actually count. We want to go... Well, there's a letter to the League right there. And the Norrington Festival. Where's the Norrington... Oh, that's the Norrington Festival. So both of them are over there at Haverford. Which means that we don't want to be here. We're right smack bang in the middle of a war zone. I feel this is the best spot to do a little bit of relaxing fishing. Right next to a blazing boat like that. Get some of this lane snappers down here. Come on. There we go. One lane snapper. And get another one. The little bit, the crouching in terror bit, for those of you who don't know, that's my haunted memento activating. And our Culturian fishing has increased to 25. We're doing really well on that. It's not going to be long before we're all the way up to... This. It's not in there. Which one is it? I need to look for the professions in a second. Let's get this little fish right here. Go on. Go on. We're in a combat zone. We need to do this most carefully. Their professions, that's the one. And we've got Culturian fishing here. 25 out of 150. And then if you click on the actual fishing over here... Oh, no. Professions. Fishing skills. There, right. That's the one. You haven't gone yet. Right, so Legion fishing. I've done no Legion fishing. Draenor fishing. I've done very little in the way of Draenor fishing. So, those haven't changed. We're now up to 25 with Culturian fishing. We've got to get a set of 150. These are quite low, actually. Very easy to get those. This one's 150. This one's a little bit more tricky. Okay, we want to mount back up again. And, actually, no, I don't. I can just half. It's going to be a lot quicker if I half. And then we can go by flight point over to Haverford, I think. Going to be our next port of call. Yeah, we'll go right there. Haverford there, Tiragard Sound.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Get our next little bit. So we've got this big area. I keep thinking that this big area over here is part of this zone here that we're in, but it's not. That's a different zone. This up here is still part of the area that we're in. So we're in Tiragard Sound. It's this bit up here that we've still got yet to explore. Drustvar is all of this over here. Cross that bit there. And we haven't got to that bit yet. So we're in here, and we're working on this. And then, of course, there's these other quests where we go to Zandalar. And Nazmir is our first one. We've got a quest where we land over here somewhere, haven't we? Voldoon? It's not there. Zuldazar? I don't think it's there. Pretty sure it's in Nazmir here somewhere. So we've got that quest to do as well, but I'd like to finish just working on this zone that we're in at the moment first. Now, we came here before and we did one quick delivery quest, but we left behind, there was a couple quests here and I chose not to do them. I said we'll come back and we'll do them later. So I'm going to pick these up now, and I may not actually do them yet. We might go down and do that letter to the League, but if I get these... A warning to all Griffin owners, do not let your feathered companions out of your sight. We've received numerous reports about griffins in the area being stolen in the night. If anybody can track down and stop these thieves, a reward awaits. Lyndall Snatcher and Silent Boris suggested players 3. Normally, with Thogor in tow, we can do suggested players 3 without too much trouble. Occasionally, I can do the suggested players 5, but those are considerably more difficult.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend. Hey, you. Are you looking for work? I ain't got a job for you, but I can tell you to stay away from Elgerson lumber. Elgerson will promise you some solid labour work and decent pay, but it's a lie, I tell you. The conditions are terrible, we're getting attacked, and Elgerson ain't even batting an eye. He don't care about us little people. I'd stay away if I were you.
Smooth sailing.
Okay, apparently Elgerson is a bit of a bounder, and not the sort of chap that we want to be having any dealings with. So let's go and see. Who's that? Oh, that's the wanted people up there. Do we go and do them first, or do we actually go and do? I'll tell you what. Let's go and do those. Let's go and deal with them. Let's go up here. Oh, hang on. Elgerson Lumberyard. Oh, there's the lumberyard. But up here is a Paratrooper Ort, level 120. Grand with if I. Nope, it doesn't attack because it's like a PvP related type thing. He's going to leave me alone. He's not going to get involved. But where? Oh, where? Oh, I know where they are. See, it says below, and they're grey. Because they're greyed out, it means that they're inside somewhere. They're indoors. So where do we go in here? There's various things and issues happening here. The guy that we want to speak to is down this side, and also there's a chest here. The chest is the bit that I'm more interested in right now. Small treasure chest, oily glass eyeball, and some more resources. That's good. We didn't get any more artifact power, but we still got some stuff. So let's just take out this lurker a second. Timberfang lurker right here. And then we will go and have a little chat with the guy who runs this lumberyard. Apparently people aren't happy with him. Don't really know why. Benjamin Elgerson, Operations Coordinator, it seems to have some issues. I'm guessing our guy is inside here. Where is he? He's not round that side. Maybe he's down below. He's got to be here somewhere. We got to be able to get in, and there's going to be some sort of cave or something over there where I can get in and I can deal with those. So here we go. Right. Boss, the trees. I'm sick of these excuses. Trees don't come to life. Get back to work. The trees have come for revenge. Ooh, so apparently he doesn't believe.
I fear we shall never know peace.
Why, hello. Welcome to Elgerson Lumber. How may I help you? Let me tell you a thing about my employees. They're always blowing things out of proportion. I give them a good job with a steady wage, and what do? They try to make excuses as to why they can't work. They say the trees have come alive. Trees, walking and fighting. If you're going to lie, at least make it more believable. If they want to convince me, I'm going to need cold, hard proof. Collect 5 wood-adorned skulls.
Stay warm.
Okay. My workers are always coming up with excuses not to work. I've got the flu. My wife is having a baby. I cut off my finger. A bunch of bellyachers, this lot. You don't seem like the nicest of employers. You really don't. My employees say that we're under attack. They say our workers are falling to beasts and men made of wood. I say we're losing precious inventory. Do you know how many company-issued axes must be getting dropped out there? That's a waste of my hard-earned money. I'm going to need you to get those back for me.
The Proudmoors will protect us, as they always have.
Yeah, I don't like him. Don't like him very much at all. Not a lot that I can do about that, though, so let's go over here. Lumbergrasp Sentinel. This is one of the big dudes. Let's have a little chat with him and see if he can give us anything really nice. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will generously provide us with all kinds of wonderful treats, just because he's nice like that. Go on. Okay, well, I at least managed to cast the spell with him. What are you doing? Don't keep doing that. Don't keep doing it. Allow me to at least attack you a few times before you set more of them off, because otherwise it's not very fair. You have to allow me to keep going. If you don't let me cast, then there's not much that I can do. There's a person there who's actually phased differently to me. So what I got to do is I got to keep running now. You got this thing like coming along, and you got to run around for a bit and get out of its way, and then you go and attack again. We've got Fire Lord Tones here from the Night Walkers right in front of me. Go on, take you down, take you down. Last bit. There we go. What do we get? A tiny Azerite Splinter. 31 artifact powers. I like that. I can cope with that. Take that one there. Oh, the guy over here who looked like he had issues apparently now wants our help. Didn't before, but now he does.
Rumors on the wind.
My father is incapable of seeing what's in front of his very nose. He holes himself up in his office, not leaving to go home until late at night. Here I am, his only son, trapped out here along with all his workers. Are they in trouble? Yes, but father will never believe them. If he won't try to get to the bottom of this, I will do it myself. Now this is...
Steady on ahead.
This is someone we want as an employer. I'm going to check on the workers in the woods. If they're in danger here, I worry about their safety out there. See, this is the sort of guy who you do want, running the place. No, he seems to actually care about his workforce and not just the bottom line. So, yeah, if you're going to get a job, work for someone like that rather than like the guy in the office, because, quite frankly, the guy in the office is a waste of space. You don't want to be working for someone like that. He's never, ever going to care about you, and he will completely screw you over if he gets any opportunity to do so. If he can, get a little tiny bit more money out of it, he will do something horrible to you. Every time. No questions. Now, the axes are easy enough to find. But what else do I need? Wood-adorned skull. So I got to take those out, and you are also wood-adorned skulls. I've just got to get lots and lots of these things and take them all down. So what we'll do is we'll take a load of these all at once, and then we'll do some of that, and Thorgor is going to gather them all up for us, and then I'm going to do that to help protect Thorgor a little bit, and then I am going to spam some fire into them, right into the middle of this little conflagration here, and they're all going to keel over and die. Every single one of them. Look at that. Look at that. It's like poetry in motion. Now, some of these are bound to have skulls that we can take back as trophies. We have 2 trophies. 3 trophies we can take. Right, well, that's pretty good. 3 trophies we can use there, which means that we should be able... They've got to be good condition, because this guy, quite frankly, is going to be utterly useless. So we've got to be able to do enough to convince him. Which means that we've got to get the really good quality ones. We can't just get any old thing. It's got to be the good stuff. Now, these Timberfang summoning, that doesn't have anything. But the lurkers here,
need a target.
Those are ones that we want to take out. Take both of them out there. Get some demon fire going. And then there's another guy here who's helping us. Right. Thank you, little person. I don't know who you are. You are Shadowblade. He's from Emerald Dream server. I like the way that we now have servers all merged together, so that there's always people around, but they've also made the game so that people around doesn't interfere with your own progress anymore. It used to be that if one person got it, nobody else could get it, and now it kind of it instances it, so you can all play along at the same time without any of you getting... What's that? Oh, there's Monolite down there. Yeah, you can all play along at the same time without anybody getting left behind or getting really annoyed and frustrated because someone else has come along and picked up the thing that they were going for, which is how it used to be. And I really do love the way that it is now. It's absolutely brilliant. You can play this game as casually as you like, keep going through, and you don't have your experience ruined because you're being a little bit nicer to other people. You know, if you used to sort of, sometimes you would pause, and in the end, you'd find yourself sort of joining in with everybody else, just grabbing everything as quickly as you possibly could to stop them getting it, because otherwise they would do it first. And it seemed to create a lot of bad feeling all the way through, and not only was it creating bad feeling, but it was also sort of creating quite a toxic environment in the game as well, and this was generally then reflected elsewhere. And Warcraft at one point did have a bit of a reputation for being bit toxic, to be honest. Or at least it did in, like, the forums and that. You go into it was horrible. And all the way that people would talk to each other. But then it seemed to improve. These days it seems to be a lot better. Elgerson is tearing down the forest. We cannot let him continue this abuse.
Any rumors on the wind?
Deforestation is wrong. Animals are losing their habitats to Elgerson's greed. We must save them. These loggers are destroying the forest and harming the wildlife. Beavers need this wood for their dams, but have had to resort to scrounging for scraps. It's not safe for them anymore. Please, help me chase them back to the safety of the water. Right, so I gotta shoo some beavers away, sowing saplings. Elgerson destroys the forest and leaves nothing remaining. It's up to us to take care of Azeroth, to help her live and grow as she was meant to. Take these seeds, find the soil that calls for them, and help our planet recapture her grace and vitality.
Be wary of unfamiliar faces.
Right, so we are helping the people cut down the trees and helping the people stop the trees. Basically, we're fighting both sides of the war at the moment. We're fighting 3 sides. Well, we're not actually on the sides of these crazy Timberfang things yet. We may end up being on their side as well, the rate we're going. But so far, we've got 2 sides of the war that we're fighting on. Shoo you away. That looks like a bit of the soil that we want to do some planting in. There we go. And then we'll go up here. So I've got 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Grab these 3 like this, and then I should be at that. I'm hoping I can get a skull out of these. And I suspect that these beavers are quite delicate, so if I go too close to them... No. I was expecting one of them to die. That's kind of what I was expecting there. That beaver there, he's going to come a little bit too close. Take a bit of splash damage. But he hasn't, it's okay. I just need to... If I can just take these 3... Well, 1 more. Hurry up. Go! You always end up getting one that, like, just will not go. It's just the last little tiny bit, and it just will not go. Right, we can't get that last little bit there. That's done. So that quest is finished. We've got this one here. I got 2 of those. There is a beaver that we've shooed away. And another one here that we can shoo away. I've got Storm Silver here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'll grab that. I'm going to ignore the... Well, I said I'm going to... Where is that one? There's someone flying around, I think. There's someone flying around. It's got to be. Can't see it's going to be anything else. Get closer there. I got 1 Timberfang lurker. Yeah, the speed that that's moving around. Scythian the Swift. It's going to be something like that up there. I got 1 here. Oh, it's him. There, look. That dude. We might be able to take him down, actually. We'll wait for him to come back through and see if we can grab him. And then that'll be like another little bit of Azerite. Maybe another a green or something like that. Another good drop. Do occasionally get them, don't we? Let's take you down. He's coming back through. I'll wait for him to go round another... do another circuit. We can do these here a minute while he's rushing off and doing another circuit. And that's that one. Okay, so I've done all of those. Now, if I go up to here, I'll be able to catch him on his way through. I'm going to just hit him with that spell, the Conflagrate, like that. I'm going to move down here ever so slightly. And I'm hoping he'll come down to me. He won't, unless I do that. Bring Thogor down. Right, Thogor, attack him. We've got another a doe there with him, but I'm going to ignore her and hope that this is going to be enough. Take him out and put that one in as well. He can come and help. And now all I need to do is keep my spells running. That's that one down, and then there goes the other doe. And what have we got? Another Azerite splinter, and we got a couple of other little bits. Trophy at 16 gold? Okay, that's pretty good. One thing about a new expansion, whenever it comes out, is that they do deliberately create a bit of inflation with the gold prices. And it is to prevent easy farming of gold in the lower level zones. And it does work. But the great thing about it is when stuff first comes out, you get all these greys, and you suddenly find yourself getting piles and piles of cash, far more than you were ever used to. Like that is 11 gold, that there is 16 gold, that's 14 gold. And you get a ship in a bottle there for 20 gold. when you start off and you're looking at coppers with the first things you get, some of this trash stuff is like, it's amazing. It's brilliant.
State your business.
Right. Hooray! Now the beavers will be safe from the lumberjacks and the spiders. Elgerson's greed may have hurt this land, but it can still be saved.
Steady on ahead.
Right. We've planted a few saplings and we shooed some beavers away. And apparently that has made all the difference in the world. Have we got any more that we need to do here? No, we've freed workers. I've done everything I need to do. So I need to go back inside the building over here. In order to go back inside the building, I'm probably going to want to just remove that one there. I'm hoping those three will turn around and go away again. They will. These workers here are going to help us take this one down. Go on. Hurry up. Let's just spam him with a little bit of that. There we go. Right. Now we can go in here, and I've got Maynard Elgerson. Where's the other guy?
Dreadful state of affairs, isn't it?
Oh, they're all in here. Maximizing resources. I give them an honest job with good pay. This is the thanks I get. Now this is something. Why are my workers running? They should be harvesting. We could make a killing with these. Seriously, why don't you go out there and do it? I don't like this man at all. I spend my own money to get these workers and the supplies they need, and they just go ahead and lose them. How much more generous must I be? Perhaps the cost of the axes should come out of their paychecks from now on. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have anybody working for you at this rate. Got another small 100 artifact power there. Okay, that was pretty good. My son is far too soft-hearted. He needs to harden up if he's going to run this business one day. My son went where? Chasing our workers into the wood once again. That boy is too soft-hearted. No matter what I do, he will never be strong enough to take over the family business. I demand he come back this instant. He's got better ways to spend his time than going on a wild goose chase for our goose chases for our employees.
Fair winds and full sails.
I may have said this before. But I'm not entirely fond of that person. Emergent strategy. So we got to find him over there. But well, we're getting close. I think we've got time. I think we've got time to run over here and do this. We've got a little bit of company joining us, but hopefully that company will leave us be for a minute. He's back behind here. Is he hiding, or is he just taking a knee for a minute? Because wow, okay, there's some bad stuff going down over here. Plus, these two have decided that they don't. These two have decided that they don't want to leave. They're going to stay here and cause trouble. I think ultimately they're going to decide that it wasn't in their best interests, but I'm not sure how quickly they're going to come to that conclusion. I'm hoping soon. There's one of them that has now decided it's not in his best interests, and then this other one, down he goes as well. Right. Benjamin.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Father is blinded in his pursuit of success. If he won't listen to our employees, then I must. Oh dear, we got 3 of them here. Required webinar. I'm not surprised some of the workers strayed in the woods, even amidst the beasts. While he won't admit it, some of Father's workers are extremely dedicated, and now they're trapped by the spiders. Perhaps they have information about what is going on here. Free them from their webbings and see what they know. These woods have never been so densely littered with spider eggs. If these are recent, they must also be corrupted. We cannot allow them to hatch into more of these aggressive spiders. While you're in the woods, destroy these eggs. Any more spiders could lead to an uncontainable infestation. No wonder our workers are terrified to go into these woods. Generally, the bears and spiders stay out of the way of humans, but these are no ordinary beasts. Father would be furious if productivity came to a halt. Please, cull these beasts so that the ridge could be safe once more.
Best of luck.
I think it would be better to let it all come to a halt, and then let Father come out here and deal with it himself. Be inclined to say, you know, if he comes out and he does it, then maybe, just maybe, he would understand. He probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't at all. It would make no difference. Absolutely no difference whatsoever. All it would end up doing is just causing more problems. Now, where's... I had an ash claw up here, didn't I? One there. Let's take him down. Alright, let's try it like this. I've got several of them here. channel in a bit of demon fire to them, and then we can start spamming in some more of our AoE spells. If I can get just a few of these down, we get these 3 quests done here, and then I think that's going to be about it for today's episode. We are very nearly level 114. It starts to slow down, by the way. As you level up, it takes longer and longer for each level. So, yeah, as we get closer and closer to max level, it's going to take much, much longer to... Well, there's one of them freed. How can we expect to keep working in these conditions? I don't actually know, to be honest. I'm kind of with you on that. I'm thinking it's pretty grim, the things that we're being asked to do these days. The spiderlings there. We've got eggs over here, which I need to take down. How many? Oh, I gotta... Oh, I see. Right, so we've just got to come up through. If I put a few spells on these, we'll free the lumberjack. Oh, no. Free the lumberjack. There. What do you have to say? Anything? I've seen her myself, the Witch of the Woods. I'm getting out before she finds me again. Ooh. Okay, so we have a big bad witch who's causing the problems. Probably up there. It's probably where she is. Let's get that moss fang there, and that one over there, and that one...
It's too far away.
Is too far away. It's a shame. Have I got anything else I can pick up? One over there I can get, and I got one there I can get as well. There's quite a lot of them. I'm rooted now. I'm not supposed to be rooted. Let me go. Free me! Right, if I stand beside these, I was kind of hoping that I could, like, the AoE would... Yeah, the AoE is opening up the eggs. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to do. Except that Thorgor is taking a bit of a pounding there. Thorgor, I'm on the case. I got you. I'll quickly bring you back up to health. These spiders are tougher than I thought they'd be. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I didn't think that they would be able to do so much damage to you. Do you understand? I hope he does. I hope he understands. You know, we've been through thick and thin together. Although, to be fair, he's probably died more times than I have in the thick and thin that we've been together. So, he may hold a little bit of a grudge against me. I wouldn't blame him, to be honest. The number of times that I've, you know, killed him, sacrificed his life in order to save my own. It's just something that I do. I do it without thinking. I honestly don't mean to. It just seems like the right thing to do at the time. Over and over and over again. And then he doesn't complain about it, and it still feels like the right thing to do. So I end up killing him a lot. He does it, yeah. I think I'm starting to understand why maybe Thorgor doesn't like me very much. I'm starting to feel that maybe he doesn't like me as much as I thought he did. I suppose I should feel bad about that. Right. I'll take that egg up there. And that one. And then I got a moss fang here.
I need to get closer.
There's a moss fang there. I got eggs down. Oh, that's actually all the eggs I need. Come back this way, Thorgor. Come back over here. Come here. Oh, great. He was trapped in place. Now I've got to send him on the attack. Right, he was trapped in place, but, and then I called him back to me, but he couldn't do anything because he was trapped in place, and now we've got a load of extra beasties have turned up, and it's not working out quite so well as I'd hoped it would. I'm still going to get one more lumberjack. Let's just quickly take care of this bear a second. A chaos bolt to the face ought to do that. There we go. Look at that. Now what are you doing? Leave them alone. I didn't tell you to run off and attack someone. One web lumberjack. There he is. He's free. All Elgerson wants is money, but we've got bigger problems here. We're doing... Oh, hang on. There's a quest up there. Do I need to... I'm going to assume that I'm going to be sent back up there anyway, so we'll go and get that quest in a minute. And we'll get this quest down here first. So if I speak to you, we'll turn in these three.
Pleasure?
A witch? This is all because of a witch? Yes, that's what it appears to be. Thanks for that. I think you've got some spider egg goop on your cloak. And we've done it! Level 114. There we go. I've never seen beasts so soulless. It's as if they're under some sort of spell. Okay, she looks very beautiful, doesn't she? A witch? I'd love to help you, truly I would, but I must report to my father. Why don't you stop the witch yourself? For a brave adventurer like you, a witch should be no problem. I'm sure my father would reward you greatly.
See to your affairs.
Cease your affairs. Right, well, where do our affairs take us? Actually, they go in a different direction to what I seen up here. So I want to go... There's a quest up here that I seen. Right on the very edge of it. There. I knew there was a quest here. Let's grab that one a minute. I got more stuff coming after me.
What can I do for ya?
I've seen her, the witch. Every once in a while, she comes down to the cave checking on her pet. I've never seen a spider so large. She spreads her spell, cursing all the animals in these woods to follow her command and attack us. The broodmother laid all these eggs and are hatching into more possessed beasts. Take her out and perhaps the infestation will stop.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Right, well, we've got two problems to take care of then. We've got one massive, great, big, giant spider, and then we've got the witch herself to take care of. That should be this whole little area taken care of. We've got another story nicely wrapped up. Another little problem. Okay, that is a big beastie. Thogor, you're going in. As you wish. Yes, I do wish it. In you go. And now we will do the miracle of a meteorite striking inside a cave. Start taking her down. That's her down and done. The witch's pet. Oh, we complete it here. With the spider matriarch defeated, the flow of cursed spiders should slow, if not stop completely. 42 gold from that one. Let's just grab everything that's in here a minute. There we go. And, you know, while we're here, we may as well grab this little bit of monolite that just so happens to be kicking around. That has taken our Kultiran mining up to level 73, which means that back in Kultiris, there may well be some upgrades that we can do for our mining, and you know, more so that we can get more stuff. I think once you upgrade, you're able to start getting more stuff from each node that you mine. Right? So that's, at least that's what it seemed to be in Legion. It just increased the amount you got each time. There's a nasty thing. I'm going to do this and hope that Thogor cannot pick it up because Thogor is useless. So let's... I've got a train following me. It wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to be able to just do this and quite comfortably mine. I'm going to help Thogor out a little bit by doing that. And then I'm going to start mining while my AoE deals with itself, which is something I love with the Warlock, is your AoE, you don't have to channel it. It just happens continuously. I don't know if other classes have got that now, or if it's still the Warlock is the only one that can do it. Either way, it's still pretty cool. Now, this way, we've got... what is that? Twin-hearted construct. I've got the witch right here, and I've got the twin-heart... Ah, so Maynard sends his goons to solve his problems. As he always does. Well, come, goon, I will take care of you as I did the others. You are a fool to get in my way. Right, this witch of the woods is soon going to be taken care of, and then we've got a twin-hearted construct, which I'm going to deal with as well. What are those? I'm hoping those are just visuals, because there's a lot of them. I don't want lots of spiders coming out. They seem spiderish. Quite frankly, rather terrifying, sort of spiderish. We'll see. Let's keep spamming Incinerate and also Conflagrate and the Chaos Bolt as well. That's also a really good one. Look at all these spiders. My husband's exploitation of his workers will never end. Wait a minute. My husband? His wife. His own dear wife. That would be her there. There is more to this story than like first meets the eye. Where is this twin heart construct?
It's too far away.
It's in there. I'm gonna leave that. I want to investigate. I want to get to the root of this story. This story, you know, my husband. You see what's happened here? She got fed up with the way that he was treating everybody, and she turned into the witch. But why? Was it like through her own choice? Was it through his actions? I've just killed your mother. I'm not sure how you're going to like that. All right. What does he say about this? I bet he blames us. I bet he gets really angry with us over this and gets really stroppy with us as well. Let's go in here. Beastie's coming in. I'm gonna fight. Where is he? He's not here. Meet Maynard Elgerson across the creek. Maynard Elgerson is not here, so he's here. He's around somewhere. I have no idea where he is, but he's got to be here somewhere. Let's just quickly take these out. I wasn't paying attention to where I was supposed to be going, so he could be anywhere. Let's harvest those. Now, where is he? Across the creek. Across which creek? Which? We were all the way up there. That's where we were supposed to have gone and met him. He was literally just across the creek. Well, as we've come down here, we may as well go back into Boralis for a minute. Over in there. And we'll continue this on next time. So, I need to find a flight point. There it is. And I will fly back into the city. And I might set my Hearthstone
Lord
in there.
Admiral's favor, friend.
But that is all we've got time for today. We'll carry this on. It's going to be next week now. We'll carry this on. I really hope that you've enjoyed it all. If you haven't yet, make sure you go and check out my giveaway video. Chance to win a copy of Battle for Azeroth for your very own. And next week I'll also hopefully be setting up how... we need to form a guild. We'll be forming a guild here on World of Warcraft. It won't, because I've got my own guild, but I'm not going to be using that one. We're going to be starting a brand new guild, so we've got to think of a name for it, and we've got to actually, you know, get it all set up and built. It doesn't take very long. It's just that you've got to have several people online all at once in order to be able to do it. So that's the time-consuming little bit with it. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching.
Fancy some bits and bobs? Appreciate your patronage.
This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.